Here we're factoring 72z squared plus 108z plus 40. Alright, now the first thing we want to look at is there a common factor? And there is. In this case, what goes into 72? That also goes into 108 and also goes into 40. Wow, okay, well what goes into 40? As we know, 10 and 4, okay, or 8 and 5. Now 8 goes into 72, but it doesn't go into 108. So we're going to have to look at 4, and 4 is the common term. So let's go and do that. So we factor out our common term, which is 4, and we're left with 18z squared plus 27z plus 10. Now, is this a perfect square trinomial? It's not. Okay, a is not equal to 1, so this is a not equal to 1 trinomial, so we're going to have to use PSF. Okay. So we're looking for the product of the first and last terms, which is 180z squared. So we're looking for the factors of 180 that adds up to give you the middle term, which is the sum, which is 27z. So we're looking for the factors of 180 that add up to give you 27. Okay, now 18 and 10, if you add them up, gives you 28, which is really close. So I'm thinking, okay, instead of 10, what about 9? 9 times 20. Well, that's 29. That's even further away than 28, so we have to go the other way. So the next number after, in front of 20, we did 18. 17 doesn't go in. 16, 15. Let's try 15. And so 15 and 12. If we do 12 times 15, it gives a 180. If you add 12 and 15, it gives 27. So we found the two numbers. So I replace the 27z with 12z plus 15z. Now I'm putting the 12 first because the 18 and the 12 have a nice common factor. 18 and 15 would still have a nice common factor of 3. But there's a larger common factor. So you tend to want a group where you can see an obvious factor. Okay? The order doesn't necessarily matter, but it's easier if you can see where the common factor is. All right, so I put 18z squared plus 12z, and I'm going to get a common factor of 6z here. And over here with 15z and 10, I'm going to get a common factor of 5. Okay, so I've factored out my 6z. I'm left with 3z plus 2 from the first two terms. And then here, for the last two terms, I factored out 5, and I get 3z plus 2 again. These two brackets have to be identical. If they're not identical, then you've done something wrong. Now, we factor out the identical brackets, and we're left with 6z plus 5. See, 6z plus 5. We don't need the square brackets anymore, so just get rid of them. And our final answer is 4 times 3z plus 2 times 6z plus 5. So let's go and answer our question. So here we are. So just type that in. So 4 times 3z plus 2 times 6z plus 5. Yeah. And that's it. Have a good day.